Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. It was a good day for me. Day off. I didn't have any school or work, so I did pretty much nothing, which is the way I like it. Got reacquainted with an old friend named Polo and chilled out for the day. Honestly, I really didn't go anywhere. Uh, but I did have somebody come over, not for what you think, and I'll get into it when I talk about scent I wore today. Today, scent, I'm going to go with the bell cams for a bit because I'm feeling them. Was Classic Match Black. It's their version of Polo Black. This bottle is old, man, 2005. I got it when, uh, yeah, no, 2006. Sorry, I got it in 2006. I mean, look at the paint falling off. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you'll see it better on the back here. Like, look at this. I mean, it's old as dirt, and I can't even tell how much juice I have left, but not much. Not much at all, really. Maybe it's a 100 ml bottle, and maybe I got 30 mils left. I'm gonna use most of that today. Anyway, I went with it because I wanted to go with it. How did I apply it? I knew it was a weaker scent. I forgot how weak it was. So I just went with 3 in my moisturizer, 1, 2 on the back of my neck, 1 on my chest, shirt on, 1 on my chest, and 1 in each crink of the elbow. First off, the smell. Oh my God, I love the smell of this stuff. It's soft, subtle, fresh, fruity, sweet, mango. A little bit of a green tinge going on, like a leafy kind of vibe, and a woody kind of vibe. And it's kind of sharp too, a little sharp. I'm not sure why. Like I said, I didn't look up the notes. Because this is a day with. You want reviews? Go to an actual reviewer. You want to just see what I smell? Stick around. But that's what I smell. Basically, it's this sweet mango. I'm going to give it a spray right now. Dry down over here. Not bad sprayers on the most of the classic matches. Give it a second because you do get a hit of that perfumer's alcohol. You know, that hairspray vibe. There it is now. I smell it now in the air. Yeah. Yeah, this a sweet fruity mango. And you can definitely pick up a little bit of a woody vibe, sandalwood. I said maybe that's what's giving it its sharpness. And some orange or something, like one of them oranges. It's not orange. Clementine, maybe? Something like that. Tangerine, clementine, same thing. Dry downs over here. So that's what I get. I love the smell of this stuff. I really do. Like I said, it's just a sweet, fruity scent with a soft, woody base. Problem is, an hour and a half. I'm not even kidding. I put it on that amount, and it wasn't a big amount, so I couldn't smell it after an hour and a half. I could not, for the life of me, smell this. So I thought, wow, geez, I must be going nose blind to it. And I do remember the original Polo, like the authentic Polo Black, wasn't a beast performer either, but I thought I got about 3 hours out of it. But it was, geez, 2005 when I got that, when it first came out, because that Christmas, I got a little Polo gift set, 4 or 5 different Polos in it. And yeah, I remember it not being the strongest scent then either, but I always thought I got about, but this I got, we'll say an hour. And I'm not even trying to sell the drama, an hour. And I couldn't smell it. I just couldn't smell it. So I thought I was going nose blind to it. So I was like, well, okay. And well, I'll wait because I had a friend coming over. Her son has a spring dance or something coming up. And she wanted to get a couple. Or she wanted to borrow one of my bottles. I was like, no. You don't borrow a collector's bottle. I said, I'll give you some samples. And so I gave her some samples. I put a little bit of that Paco Rabanne I have in Invictus, sample of Sauvage, sample of Y, a couple more I can't remember off the top of my head, but you know them, what the kids like. And I said he'll like one of them, if not all of them. And so she's going to let him wear them this week. And whatever one he likes the best, I'm going to give him another sample of. And because I'm nice that way. And anyway, that's besides the point. What the thing is I said, listen, I said, Emily, smell this. Tell me what you think of this. I didn't prime her. You know, I didn't coach her telling her that I can't smell it or it's so weak. I said, no, I just said, smell this. And she got, I mean, her nose was right here where I sprayed it. And she's like, I really don't smell anything. I was like, really? And she said, like something very, very, very light. But I couldn't, she said, she literally says when her husband's got out of the shower, he smells stronger than that from the soap. So I was like, yeah, that's what I was wondering. I thought I was going nose blind to it, but I guess it just doesn't last. And it doesn't. So I loaded it on, and I mean loaded it. I went with about 15 sprays in the moisturizer. And the moisturizer was more cologne than it was moisturizer, you know what I mean? And I put on another at least 10 to 15 sprays. And lasted a little longer, I'd say about an hour and a half. And it was gone. Just gone. So that's your performance. Pretty much nil next to none. Now, you might get great performance out of it. We've talked about this before. Just because I get bad performance doesn't mean you won't. Or you will. You might get great performance. On me, for whatever reason, my skin just eats this up. Like I said, I'd have to reapply every 45 minutes to an hour, and I'd have to reapply heavy. So, yeah, I probably went through about 20 mils of this today because I reapplied like 3 times that way. You know what I mean? Like, just because I wanted to do this this day to see what I got. And it wasn't great. It's what it is. Smell was great. I love this. It's starting to fade now, believe it or not, the melon vibe. But I love the top of this. That melon is so sweet and fresh, watery, juicy. Now I'm picking up more of the sandalwood than anything else. Yeah. So, unless you one of the lucky ones that lasts on, or you just really like the smell, I'd avoid it. Yeah, just avoid it. Not because it's bad, it just doesn't last. So, on me anyway. So that's it, guys. Day with. Sorry you didn't get one yesterday. I meant to mention this at the start of the video. My brother's kids came over. I was only supposed to watch them for a couple hours, but they ended up wanting to stay the night because we were playing like Mario Kart and stuff. And I was like, sure, you can stay the night. Why not? And we ate junk food and played Mario Kart and watched scary movies. Well, scary to them, you know. But yeah, I had an uncle, nephews and niece day. So sorry you didn't get one yesterday, guys. That's the reason. No, nothing happened. Just my nephews and niece were over. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other.